all sorts of things. I'm feeling like I'm in the spotlight now.
Okay, yeah. We'll just get your individual introduction.
Okay, so I should introduce myself and...
Yeah, just your name, what you do here, and then what Glenora Farm is kind of about.
Okay,
And then
I'll try.
you can show us
Let me know when to start.
I am rolling here.
All right. So my name is Annette Lampson. I'm one of the founding members of Glenora Farm, which is a community living and working together with adults with special needs. It's been around for close to 30 years now, and we're part of a worldwide organization called Camp Hill, which started just around the Second World War in Scotland. And so I'm one of the house coordinators for one of 4 houses that are residential here. And yeah, we grow a garden, market garden, 2-3 acres I think it is now. And we just became certified organic and biodynamic recently. And we're super happy to be partnering up with the Cow-op now to get our produce out to local customers, especially during the pandemic when we couldn't really connect directly with them. And I'm also standing in front of one of our beautiful cultural buildings called Trillium, where we have local concerts and our own cultural gatherings, our morning gatherings every morning when we gather with the whole community, which is about 50 people at this point. Good. What's the answer, Darren?
Hello, my name is Candace and I am the garden manager here at Glenora Farm. We run a 2-acre market garden. This is harvest hall. This is where we wash and pack all the vegetables that we sell to Cow-op. This is Jenny. She's also part of the garden crew that washes and harvests and weeds and packs all the vegetables for Cow-op. Come on in.
I just want to recognize we are an unceded territory of the Cowichan tribes, and we're very grateful to be able to live here and enjoy the land and do what we can to keep the land alive in an organic, biodynamic way and keep helping nourish the rest of the Cowichan Valley through that. So this house was it's the big house. It is this big because when the land was bought, we were on agricultural land reserve and only 1 building was allowed. We were 20 people at the time and we all moved into this building. Later on, we got rezoning, so we were allowed 6 houses on the property, and there's now 4 residences where we're all living together, caregivers and adults with special needs. They come from age 19 and up.
So yeah, we have Paul here. He's washing some of our sunchokes that we've harvested.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well.
And here's Darren and Chris. They're also in the garden workshop today washing some sunchokes. And then we store all our vegetables in the walk-in cooler, which doesn't have a lot of stuff right now, but yeah, we can do a tour of the garden. I mean, there's not much going on right now, but you can see the seedlings. I don't know if you want Jenny.
Yeah.
So here we will have 6 what we call companions with us and 4 co-workers. Some co-workers have their families living with them, so it's a real live-in situation. We share the seasonal festivals, which we like to do a lot. And I also am the music director here. We have we fundraised for a while, and we have a big bell choir, hand bell choir. And outside of pandemic times, we give a couple of concerts a year. We have a Christmas fair here where we play as well. We usually give a spring concert, and we like to play at the market, which I'm looking forward to doing quite soon again. And we love to also help out other organizations, and if they like us to come out and play music, to just make it festive and beautiful, we would love to partner up that way as well.
This is one of our greenhouses that we start all of our seedlings in. We grow salad greens. It'll be full of tomatoes eventually. And there is our small greenhouse, which will also eventually have zucchini, cucumbers, tomatoes. Yeah. And maybe ALESHA can do some of the tour.
The mob. She's wearing a wire. Get her!
I like the CIA.
Not a very good CIA agent. My name is ALESHA. I'm nearing the end of my 8th year here on the farm. I work in the garden almost every day nowadays, and allow me to show you what's inside our greenhouses. So this is where we're growing our leeks for later on in the year, I think. We just finished weeding horsetail, which is one of our main annoying weeds. I think the leeks are just in this section of the bed here. There's nothing really going on here. So let me show you what our main big greenhouse. I don't know what to say. In through the magic plastic door. So under this sheet, we just seeded some tomatoes. We have some cucumbers and zucchini and eggplant growing, I think. And in the back, there's some kale and chard. We built 2 drying racks for our totes and lids. I noticed we've run into a bit of a snag with that because we didn't build enough. Yes. Most of the time I see stuff in the ground like, what is growing? Green stuff.
Yeah, so we've been really lucky. In 2020, we got a grant for replasticking these greenhouses. So we've finished the small greenhouse, and then this year we'll be adding all new plastic to this greenhouse, which has been a blessing. And then we've also last year got a grant for redoing all the fencing. So we've started in the back, and then next week we'll start taking down this fence to add all the new deer fencing, which has been incredibly helpful. So yeah, we're lucky in that way that people really value what we're doing, and we get those opportunities to fix things and have accessible equipment for everyone. Yeah, so that's the new build. And there's 2 segments of the house, so Jenny actually lives on one side. And then there's house parents on either side, so I live in between the houses. It's a blessing and a curse to look at the garden every day. But this is where we are growing our garlic for the season. So we have some soft neck garlic and mostly hard neck. Early potatoes, early cabbage, some lettuce greens, some early onions. And this will be our allium field, so we'll have leeks here, we have the garlic, more onions. ALESHA helped build that tool shed over there that we can move around where we need to.
Although I feel like we're not using it much these days.
We will. Yeah. Mostly, like, I guess just having enough people to do all the things that we want to do. But we're pretty lucky because, I mean, we have the workshops, and some people are like farming by themselves, and we, in the summertime, for 5 hours a day, have anywhere from 4 to 8 people in our workshops, 4 to 10. So yeah, admittedly, this will be my first season farming solo, like as the manager, so I'll be able to tell you in the fall the biggest challenges. Yeah, I have on average about 50 people living here of diverse abilities, and the garden's main priority is to feed those 50 people. So we grow enough veggies year-round to feed the community, and then whatever we have left over, we're able to sell to Cow-op. So yeah, we sell, like, we project for Cow-op as well. Yeah, Jenny, you gotta be quiet. We come out here and sometimes we bring muffins or some drinks, and we just do a volunteer 2 hours every week. And it's kind of more chillax social gardening that we get to do in the evening when it's cooler. It's the highlight of my week. Ooh, sorry.
Of course, we move here because we're looking for community and for meaningful work, and which is beyond that of making a living or earning money. As we say, we don't work to earn money. We get paid so that we can work. You know, so you don't think about what it is you earn, but really, in everybody's work, there's always the community at mind, and you have that awareness of community in everything you do. The vegetables are grown and they go into the kitchens, and you know, when someone works in the garden, they know it's going to be turning into food for the community and beyond. When we prepare our music, we know it's for a festival, and on and on. So it does cultivate a lot of community awareness in everything you do, and to have that awareness that what I do affects everybody else, and what everybody else does affects me, and that we are, yeah, that's what community is.
Oh, they do.
Herbs.
Yeah.
Set it help grow the herbs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Senator Jim Munson was retiring, and he's a disability activist, and so in honor of his retirement, they ordered 100 pillows to go one for each seat.
So this is our wood fire garden. The wood is partially donated and partially comes off the 100 acres here. So yeah, we heat the water in the big house with the garden. Throw some marshmallows in there.
Inclusiveness, openness, cultural, age, any inclusiveness, yeah, open-mindedness, open-heartedness to each other and the world.